Hello friends, Sentinel H here. Welcome back to Eco with Shiva.
Hello.
Yep, with his little ears. What kind of a hat is that anyway?
It's supposed to be the wolf hat that I got for
Okay.
recording.
Wolf hat, gotcha. Well, we're here at Shiva's base and you can see that there's something new and quite cool over here. So you're drilling for oil. And so this is the pump jack, obviously. And this is the oil refinery. So you've got a stockpile here. What was in that stockpile anyway?
Coal.
Oh, okay. This is cool. Can you interact with the pump jack? Does it do anything?
Yeah, so you have to actually have a craft
Petroleum.
what you need.
Oh yeah, it's got a petroleum project running. It's gonna be running for 3
And the refinery
minutes.
is now making epoxy and gasoline.
Epoxy. Right. And gasoline. You could also make biodiesel from rendered animal fat and plastic.
I believe for biodiesel, it's not. I've seen people play the game where biodiesel has no use yet.
Okay. Ah, and what's this little thing? Oh, a combustion generator. Ah, so you're powering this with coal?
For now,
I'm surprised there's no smoke rising out of this thing.
it's not running.
Oh. Oh, there. Oh, look, the oil refinery's got marshmallows coming out. I can't look at those and not see marshmallows. But I like it. Oh, what's this here? Oh, this is your little fishing tackle room. Now, doesn't this produce pollution at all? Or
Yes, it does. It produces air pollution.
okay, air pollution. So there's no ground pollution involved with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, your pump jack stopped.
Well, that's because I didn't have very many barrels to put into it.
Oh, you gotta put barrels in it?
Make them with iron and then put them in there.
Oh, interesting. Well, that is really cool. I really like the design of the refinery when we looked at it last time. It's very, very cool. It's a fractionation column, isn't it? Basically.
I believe so.
It looks really neat. I like it. Very cool. Right. So our farm has grown. I imagine if we have fertilizers, the wheat will grow faster.
No, it actually would. It won't adjust how fast it grows. It'll just make the ground more viable for some
Oh, I
things.
am getting seeds from some of these. Most of them actually. Some of them only give wheat, but some of them also give. Most of them also give seeds. 4 seeds each. So man, after harvesting this field, you could build a field 4 times size. Okay, so I have a lot of wheat, but
Do you want to make more seeds first, or do you want to make
I'm
it all
sure there's a
spot?
milling efficiency that I need to.
Yes, there is.
Oh, I've maxed it out. Yeah, I have 11 seeds left, but we should probably get some more seeds.
Yeah, in
so
the room behind, right here, there should be there's a seed bench.
I can't get in. You're in the way. Okay.
I'm all the way in the back of the room.
Oh, it must have lagged then, because you were standing in the doorway for me. Okay. Blood meal fertilizer. Berry extract. Compact filler. Okay. The heck is fireweed?
What?
Fireweed.
It's something you find in cold biome. I'm not sure what it's used for.
A
Yeah,
common
okay.
grain that is significantly more useful processed. No.
Fireweed?
No, wheat. I added 1 wheat to the wheat seed project. So how much wheat seeds do I get for 1 wheat?
I believe it's like 8 or 10,
Wow.
depending on how efficient you are in that.
I have all the efficiency. A salt basket. Source basket of salt.
Yeah, it kind of boosts the room and has another purpose.
Repeats yield 60% less value each. Furniture type. Spices. I received 1 wheat seed. I really want to see the flour pour out of this chute into this bucket, but I know it's not going to happen. Because that animation would be too cool. Nope. So the mill rotates, but you never, the flour never comes out of the chute. Okay, so I have 1 flour and 1 cereal germ. It looks like if you want a lot of cereal germ for oil making, you would want to grow corn. Because corn gives you more. And it needs 6 cereal germ to make 1 oil. Well, there's something else to do with this wheat, right? So I may as well just grind it all.
If you really want to do that.
What? There's nothing else to do with raw wheat other than seeds in this, right?
Hang on, let me check something.
But now I have...
I can make wheat porridge.
Wheat porridge. A fine milled wheat product that's useful for all baking. Elk Wellington. Oh. It's advanced cooking. This skill has not been researched by anyone yet.
Yes, I was thinking I was working on that.
Construct an advanced cooking skill book at a research table.
What I need for it is, I think, is... Let me see, what is it?
This would be a good project for us.
Yeah, I have it started. I just need to make fruit salad.
Fruit salad?
And basic salad, 4 of each. Let me go get that started.
So 20 fruit salad.
No, and for me it's 4 each.
Oh, so okay, so you need 4 basic salad. It's made at the cast iron stove.
Yeah, we need more beets for the fruit salad and basic salad. I'm not sure what it means.
Probably tomatoes and stuff. Wow. But that means that we need to find locations to plant tomatoes and beets.
I know I can grow beets around where I am at. So
Tomatoes. Intelligence is knowing this is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. It actually looks like there's a lot of space right over here that's 11.3 and 11.8, which is in the range, right? But
yeah,
what's
11.8.
Okay, so what's the moisture though? Because the moisture needs to be right as well.
Optimum is 32 to 35, but you can go from 30 to 60 if you want to.
Okay, so the total soil moisture right over here is 39%.
Yeah, you're basically well within limit.
And 41, 38, 41. Are there any other requirements?
Nope, other than pollution.
It's 0. Okay, Sheaves, we can grow beets right over here. Yeah. See where I'm at?
Yeah.
This area right here is really good for beets.
If you need to fill in this whole little area, I've been slowly quarrying out for stone. There's a ton of dirt.
Well, I don't know if that area is going to be good for them. It's okay. It's still good. But this area right here, there's plenty of space for these beets. Well, they do say overcrowded, but it doesn't say that it needs more space. In 19 hours. Holy cow. This real-time growing is a little
And I have looked, there's no way to really sour it, as far as I can tell so far.
Do we have the access to any fertilizers? Like, can we make one? Do we have the resources?
We could probably make some of them. There's one, we can start making it, I believe, yes.
I'd like to do that. Coming back to your place, because fertilizers are made in the farm bench, right?
Yes, I believe we can start with...
You're making fiberglass and substrate?
Yeah, it's required to make some electronics.
Cool.
And I'm back.
So I have a blood meal fertilizer at the moment. Because you had some scrap meat, so I used one of them. It tells me what it adds. It adds 3 nitrogen, 0.4 phosphorus, 0.4 potassium. But is this? Do we just right click this on a thing, or do we need a thing for it? How do we use
For
it?
what?
How do we use the fertilizer?
I'm not sure. I haven't gotten around to that.
I wonder if I'm just gonna go see if this is something that I can just right click and use, or if we need some sort of applicator or something. I mean, presumably, as you grow.
I think it's just something that you like dig up the dirt and replace.
Oh, I just right clicked it on the on the crop. I think that what it is just that as you grow crops on a tile, its levels of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium go down or chain, and so you would need to eventually you would drain it, and then you wouldn't be able to grow crops anymore on that tile. Oh hey, the beets now have ample room. I guess it just takes a while for them to upgrade, for them to update. Yeah. We're at
It's always gonna be 19.
We're at 19 hours. This is crazy that. So basically, because of this, eco is kind of like when you're doing farming. It's kind of like an idle game, in a way. You plant your crops. Oh, this is gonna take 19 hours. You leave the game. You come back like the next day, or you plant your crops right before you go to bed. But that's still only 8 hours. You come back the next day when they're done. Yeah, so you really need a very large farm field if you're gonna grow enough crops to like be able to do everything that you want to do. But anyway, we got beets. Like you'd have to turn like your first couple of yields all into seeds and then plant an enormous field. I'm looking at the bean overlay. I'm not seeing any beans.
See, wheat is.
Oh wait, there's some beans.
Where?
I see a heat zone for beans.
We'll go there and get some.
It's pretty far away. And
beans is basically the same thing. For some reason they're dying off. I don't know why.
Alright, I better go grab these beans then before they're gone forever. Oh wait, there it is. That's gotta be it, right? It's telling me to pick it up. Should I do it?
Sure.
20 beans. So you don't use this to get beans. You just pick them up. 12 beans. Alright, I'm picking up the beans. If they're growing in this area, then beans need a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
Because this area.
I'm gonna be right back to New Cascade area. My room there shouldn't be going to.
This area is 67% moisture. 9.6 degrees. Alright, so I got beans. So that's something we didn't have before. 32 beans. Cool. It's used for forest salad, exotic vegetable medley, wild stew, campfire beans, and bean paste. 3. Are you making huckleberry sugar?
No, yeah. It may say 80, but
here we go. Wait. Okay. I got a temperature of 10 degrees and a soil moisture of 60%. Oh, you said 69, didn't you? Didn't you say the moisture needs to be 69?
69 for optimal, but it can handle 55 to 90 if needed.
Okay, so this will work. It won't be optimal, but it'll work.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. I feel like the water level in this river kind of rose. Yeah, if you want the optimum, the minimum max of the temperature it's like 7C to 16C as overall.
Yeah, but temperature is more important than moisture. If you have to choose, you want the temperature to be optimal.
And if you're close enough to a river, we can redirect it a bit to get a bit more moisture there.
I don't know what this stuff is, but when you reap it, it just goes away, which is good.
Is it like a lighter green grass with a little dirt sticking under out of it, picking out?
No, they're tall with like brown stems and green leaves. It's called salal. It's just all the ground cover over here. There's no grass in this area.
Where are you at?
It's just salal. I'm actually 202 from Cassandrasdale and 400 from your Orwell.
I see you.
Wait a second. Moisture levels only a 36% match. 9% below optimum. What'd you say the moisture level? Oh, right. We knew it was going to be, but it looks like for the beans... it looks like moisture is more important for beans. Because just 9% difference is now a 36% match. Dang. So it looks like moisture is more important than temperature for beans. Oh well. These beans will grow at least. So that, well, let's test this out. That means that if I plant it right here, this should be better. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Because it'll grow right here. These tiles are the way to go. 11.3 degrees, 77% moisture. That means that where I put my road... Okay, so that means this is actually the place that I want the road tiles to mark out the outline. And then I'll use my shovel to unroadify it. Now I can hoe these areas. And plant more beans. Perfect. We are in business with beans, sheaves. We are in the bean business. Beans say that they're overcrowded, but that usually changes. %, match for beans. I think we acquired quite a bit of resources this time around. Please stop that.
Who are you yelling at now?
My mom. She was rustling a bag for some ridiculous reason. I wasn't yelling at her. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beans planted over here in the optimal zone. And we've still got 2 beans planted over here in the non-optimal zone. But they should still grow. They're still going to grow. So we'll get the seeds from them. Right. Beans! Anyway, it's going to have to be it because I got to go do some stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did a little foraging around for some resources while we work towards acquiring the skill for better cooking. Culinary arts. It sort of demonstrates this episode the sort of how you have to work up from the lower tier stuff up to get the higher tier stuff. And
the cooking should be done pretty soon.
Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Do like and comment the video if you do enjoy it. As always, if you have eco and if you want to play with us, drop Shiva a line. Discord would be a good way to do that. And thanks so much for watching. I'm SentinalH, and I'm signing out.